Hello everyone, and welcome to the first ever PokeMonday. I'm Alex, and we're going to talk a little bit about Pokemon today. As you can see, I'm including some footage from recent Pokemon game, Pokemon Shield. The other one is Pokemon Sword, obviously. I am a Shield person, but as you can tell from the video in front of you, I have the starter Pokemon, all three of them. Yes, I did trade. My first one was this bad boy back here. Yeah, so obviously, if you can't figure out, we're going to talk about the starter Pokemon today. So, just a little bit of background information. When you start your Pokemon journey, you're offered one of three Pokemon. In this game, it's Grookey, the grass monkey. This little guy right here, look at him. He's adorable. And there goes our other one, Scorbunny, the fire type. Little bunny there. And we also have our little Sobble, little water type. He's got to get around all these big guys. There he is. Look at him coming. I mean, if you know anything about the internet, you know this guy is the favorite. Everyone loves Sobble. But no. The Sobble is our water type, completing the trio of grass, fire, and water. That is the basic breakdown, and it's intentional. Each Pokemon game starts you with one of three starters: a fire starter, a water starter, and a grass starter. Now, of course, there are some other exceptions. We're looking at you, Pikachu and Eevee. Aw, look at that face. How can you say no to that face? Anyway, so a little bit about the Pokemon themselves. So, they balance each other out. In case you didn't know, that bad boy over there, the fire one, Scorbunny, he is strong against Grookey, the grass type, but weak to the water type, Sobble. Sobble is strong against Scorbunny, but weak to Grookey. And Grookey is weak to Scorbunny, but strong to Sobble. And that is the nature of the Pokemon games. Knowing your type advantages, disadvantages, things like that. Whew! They had a little race. Anyway, something to note is that every Pokemon game, you do get these options. And a little bit about their personalities tells a little bit about your personality. Usually the hot-headed, let's dive into action types usually take the fire starters. They're usually a little more energetic, a little more attack-based, a little more focused on combat. If you're more of the wait-and-see kind of person and take things a more tactical approach, you might be looking at the water types. The water-type Pokemon are usually pretty versatile, but, you know, they still have their weaknesses. But if you're a patient person, then grass-type is your way. The grass-type Pokemon typically end up having their strengths and weaknesses, but they also have a lot of status affliction stuff that they can do. Which is why they're, you know, the main one. Yeah. I guess that's what I want to say about starter Pokemon for now. Anyway, as I said, oh, look at that little guy. Let's try this one. Go get it. Sorry. These are my Pokemon, so I can't help but play a little bit. When they fully evolve, they have a mastered form. This is their mastered form. We got our Cinderace, we got our Inteleon, and we have our Rillaboom. At least in this game. Like I said, every game has their own unique starter Pokemon. And it's just, you know, it's a good thing to know. This generation, as well as Generation 2, are the only two that have no dual type as the starters. These guys are pure water, pure fire, and pure grass, their entire line. Good boy, Sobble. Let's just throw that one out there. The Generation 1 starters, Bulbasaur is a dual type. Charmander becomes a dual type when it's Charizard. Blastoise and Squirtle line are all monotype, just water. Anyway, the important thing about Pokemon... Oh, this thing's coming in. Oh, good boy. Anyway, that's a little bit about them. So let's talk a little bit about their battle capabilities. So we're gonna quit our camping for now. Oh, Sobble got some experience from playing with the ball. Let's switch out our Pokemon, because Grookey at level 1 is not going to do well in the wild area. Let's just come in contact with something. There we go. Alright. So what's important to note, other than the fact that I nicknamed my Pokemon, is that we do actually have strengths and weaknesses. Yes, of course, I use a super effective move, but, you know, that's just how this game works. I don't know. I kind of didn't really have a plan going into this. I just kind of wanted to talk about starter Pokemon a little bit, so I'm just going to kind of talk and see where it goes. Man, I don't know what I really want to say about Pokemon. Other than if this is your first time ever getting into Pokemon in any way, shape, or form, I definitely suggest that you ask someone, what's your starter Pokemon? Which Pokemon did you choose in the beginning? Because that'll actually tell you a lot about a person's personality, like I already said. So look at that. We beat a Pokemon, and now it's just us in the wild area. Yeah. So let's take a little look at the Pokemon individually. So we got a Rillaboom. So, grass-type Pokemon. As you can see from the stats, I mean, I don't really IV train these Pokemon much. I could, but I don't. He excels at health, but he's kind of balanced in the attack, defense, and speed area. As you can see, this is his signature move, and yes, as of Generation 6, Generation 6 onward, the Pokemon tend to get a signature move. So in Generation 6, the Chespin line got Spiky Shield, the Fennekin line got Mystical Fire, and the Froakie line got Water Shuriken. The Gen 7 Pokemon, Darkest Lariat went to Incineroar, Spirit Shackle went to Decidueye, and Primarina got the, what is it? Sparkling Aria, or whatever the heck it's called. I think that's its Z attack. And then, of course, like I said, our Rillaboom gets Wood Hammer, as well as the new Branch Poke, as you'll see right here. No, not there. There, Branch Poke. Pyro Ball is our good old, Cinderace. Gets Pyro Ball. And then Snipe Shot is the Inteleon attack. So, there has been some level of, let's teach our Pokemon individual moves and make them exclusive, which kind of does make it a little more impressive. But, yeah, I don't know, like I said, this was a first time thing, just wanted to test something out, so, yeah. If you like these little short vignettes into Pokemon, by all means, come back next Monday and we'll talk more about Pokemon. Maybe we'll talk about legendaries, but I at least wanted to touch base on the starter Pokemon, and obviously as content Pokemon related comes out, we will talk more about them in future videos. This has been Alex, and I hope to see you guys next week. Bye.